first two chapters, there were a lot of new concepts. So now we are going to start with the next chapter, that is the periodic table. Okay. Let me check for the attendance first. Most of the chapter is a revision of your class 9th and 10th. Now we are directly going to start from the modern periodic table. Yes, Agnish, can you tell me what is the modern periodic law? Yes. Himanshu, can you tell me what is the modern periodic law?
Yes, ma'am.
Just tell me.
Ma'am, modern periodic law states that the elements the elements are the periodic function of atomic number.
Okay. Elements is the properties of the element. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic function of their atomic numbers. Okay. So this is also called as periodic law, which is also called as modern periodic law. So we are directly going to start from here. Previous portion it has been deleted. And already you have studied it. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic number. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what are the drawbacks of the Mendeleev's periodic table, or what are the advantages of the modern periodic table? Yes, Shashwat? Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
one of the drawbacks is anomalous position of hydrogen.
Yes, one of the drawback of the which periodic table? Mendeleev's or not?
Modern.
Modern one. No, modern one we can't say.
All the ones other than the modern.
Modern periodic table has no drawbacks.
Yes, modern periodic table has no drawbacks. Basically, the drawbacks of the Mendeleev's periodic table were the anomalous position of hydrogen. Now, few elements, they were not according to their atomic masses, like in the case of potassium and argon. He placed them correctly.
Isotopes.
Function of isotope. So, all these were cleared by the modern periodic table. So, now in the case of modern periodic table, now there were two modern periodic tables. So, we are going to do with the latest periodic table in class 11. पुराने इससे पहले कुछ नहीं आपको करना है, ठीक है? So, in the latest periodic table, can you tell me how many groups and periods are there?
Ma'am, 18 groups and 7 period.
7 periods. Okay? So there are 18 groups. What are groups?
Horizontal columns.
Horizontal.
No, ma'am, vertical.
Vertical.
Vertical rows or columns?
Vertical columns.
Rows.
Vertical
What?
vertical columns.
Because the vertical and row को बोलते हैं ना?
Yes. But ma'am, vertical column को नहीं बोलना चाहिए.
Yes, column. Vertical column. Horizontal rows. Okay, vertical columns are called as groups, and horizontal rows are
7 periods.
Yes. There are 7 periods and 18 groups in the modern periodic table. Now, just to explain the periodic table, I am drawing it. Okay? I can share it with the screen also, but draw करूँगी तो I can explain it simultaneously. Okay? So I am drawing the few portions of the periodic table. You can refer to the periodic table that are having in your NCRT books. Okay. Now, in the case of the model periodic table, the left is one that is called as the long form. Earlier one it was divided into groups as the first day, second day, or first day, second day, so on. But what we are doing is the long form of model periodic table. Okay, so that is only valid nowadays. Now, in the case of the model periodic table, if I am taking a group, first group, second group, then in between, what we have group 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on till 12. Okay. Then we have group 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if you want, I can write it in like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so these are my 18 groups. Now, first period, second period, third period, fourth period. Complete blackboard is visible.
No, my periods are not visible. Left side is directly visible. Yes, but now it is visible.
So, see, in the first period, we have got only two elements, and these elements are hydrogen and helium. Now, helium belongs to the noble gas. इसमें space है, लेकिन helium को इतना ज़्यादा नहीं करना. Okay. Now, in the last one, what we have got is helium. So, helium has been placed in the group 18 of the periodic table. Is it clear? Now, see.
Yes.
Second period. See, first period is n is equal to 1. N is equal to 1 is 2 electrons. N is equal to 2. 8 electrons. So, we know, see, we have done two cases. One is the number of electrons is given by 2 is square. So, N is equal to 3 means maximum of how many electrons? 18 electrons. Then we have done in the output principle that is 1 is 2, 2 is 2, 2p6, 3 is 2, 3p6. Then energy के according I am telling you 4 is 2, 3d10 and so on. Now in the first period we have got two elements. Now in the second period, what are the elements? From lithium to neon. Lithium is atomic number 3 and neon is atomic number 10, which is a noble gas. So here I am going to write lithium. Then here beryllium. Then where should I write boron? Where?
Ma'am, under 13th.
See, in the another way of classifying the periodic table that will help you. See, these are the S block elements. Now these are the P block elements in between these two. What we have called are the D block elements. Okay, this is S block elements. Means in the S orbital there are one or two electrons. Then N is equal to 1. Now N is equal to 2 means either it is 2s2 or electrons are entering into the p orbitals. Okay? So in the case of beryllium, when we are doing beryllium means 1s2, 2s2, and boron means 1s2, 2s2, and 2p1. So it means that in the case of boron, the outermost electron is going into the p orbital. So here S, here D, and here P. So boron will come here. Okay? Now after boron, we have got carbon, 14 elements, nitrogen, oxygen, chlorine, and neon. These are my elements of second period. Okay, that means that these are called as P block elements. नेक्स्ट द वन दृशन. दृशन आज तो ग्रुप में आपकी बहुत तारीफ हो रखी है. बैच के सर पे आपने बैठ गई. ओके नाउ दृशन कैन यू टेल मी इन द केस ऑफ थर्ड पीरियड.
Can you repeat after me twice the last one?
Drishan, can you repeat again? Here I will be getting sodium and magnesium and
Now, and then aluminium, silicon in the P block.
aluminium. Where should I put aluminium?
No, 13 in 13 P block.
Correct. Aluminium and
Now phosphorus,
phosphorus next.
sulfur, S, chlorine and argon.
Chlorine and argon. Now see, in the case of magnesium, which is a S block element, we can see magnesium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s2, atomic number 12. We can see that here the outermost electron is entering into the s orbital. So magnesium is a s block element, aluminium is s2, p1. P orbital के अंदर it is the p block element. Next elements, who is going to tell me now?
मैम आई हैव अ डाउट. मैम एस ब्लॉक के बीच में पी डी ब्लॉक कैसे आया मैम? फर्स्ट they enter into S block, then P, then D.
Just wait, I am going to the point. That's why I am explaining to you configuration simultaneously. Okay? Now here when we have got argon, now this I am running. Argon means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, s2, 3p6. Okay. Now after this, according to the Orgel principle, where should the next electron go? Whereas electrons are filled according to the increasing order of their energies. The next element is potassium. Okay. Now in the case of potassium, what we are writing is argon or S1. The potassium is a S block element. And one more thing, if I am writing the electronic configuration of potassium, if I am writing completely, you'll see. So what should I write? 2, 8. Now n is equal to 3, we can say electrons at 8 and then 1. Because the electron is not going into the d orbital. 3D, it is not going into the 3D orbital, it is going into the 4s orbital. So that's why in the class 9, if you remember, you have written the configuration of potassium as 2881. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so it means whatever you have studied in class 9 is not wrong. It's correct only. Only few drawbacks were there. Okay, now in the case of next element, that is calcium. Now calcium, I am just modifying it here. If I am taking its calcium atomic number 20, so it will be 4s2. Okay, the calcium is again a S block element. Yes or no?
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, after calcium, then we are coming to the next element, that is scandium atomic number 21. Now we have again done the configuration yesterday only. Either you can write it as 4s2 3d1, or I have told you you can write it as 3d1 4s2. Yes. Now what we are seeing is that energy of 3d orbital is more than 4s. According to the increasing order of energy, energy of 3d is more than 4s according to the Auger principle. We all know. Is it okay? It means first the electron is entering into the 4s2, next electron will enter into the 3d. The next element will come here. Okay, so it will be scandium. Scandium is the third element. Is the point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Scandium is
No,
belong.
ma'am.
क्या नहीं आया बोलो.
Ma'am, they're all the other.
ओके नो प्रॉब्लम. अच्छे अपने कॉन्सेप्ट ना अभी क्लियर करो. तुम 10 बार पूछ लो. आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके नाउ सी आफ्टर कैल्शियम व्हेन वी आर कमिंग टू द स्कैंडियम. Scandium means 3p6 4s2 3d1. And we know that first the electrons are filling into the 4s orbital and then they are filling into the 3d orbital. Okay, this is according to the Auger principle. 4s2, then the electrons are going into the 3d1 orbital. Okay, now what is the valence shell here? In the case of scandium, what is the valence shell?
And it is
4s2.
Shell highest value of n. Valence shell means highest value of n. इससे हम इस चीज से क्या रखा करो. तो यहाँ पर जैसे मर्जी में लिखो, but this will be the valence shell. It means that in the case of scandium, the valence shell or the highest value of n is equal to 4. That's why scandium is coming into the fourth period. Because here the highest value of n is equal to 4. तो आप यहाँ कह रहे हैं कि स्कैंडियम में तो इलेक्ट्रॉन 3d में जा रहे हैं लास्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन, लेकिन जो वैलेंस शेल है that is n is equal to 4. तो पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन is first into the calcium and then it is going into the 3d orbital. Is the point clear? केवल यही पॉइंट देखो. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You can see that while the scandium is in the group third, the question arises why it is in the group third. Because when we are spinning the energy, PP के बाद पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन क्या 4s में फिर 3d में. तो अगर मैं इसके दो आउटर मोस्ट शेल देखूंगी, यहाँ तक तो आपका आर्गन हो गया ना. आर्गन के बाद मैं देखूंगी हाउ मेनी टोटल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर प्रेजेंट. 3. So that's why scandium is in the third period. Is it okay? I am just waiting for a minute. Just think of it. Any doubt you can ask. जितना concept है, just try to set in your mind. I have told you one point. Why scandium is belonging to 3D because पहले 4s fill हुआ उसके बाद 3. तो अगर मैं 3p6 means noble gas, तो उसके बाद how many electrons are left? 3. So that's why it is in the group third. And why I am writing is 3D in between? This is because in the case of scandium after calcium, scandium will come after calcium only. Because after 4s only the 3D electron will be filled. So that's why I am writing D block elements in between like one of the students was asking.
the highest value of n is the group number.
Highest value of n is the group number. Group नहीं period number. Period. N is equal to 4 है ना, तो it belongs to fourth period.
Yes, ma'am.
N is equal to 4 means fourth period. आप सबको मालूम है कि केमिस्ट्री पीरियोडिक टेबल तो अच्छे से आनी चाहिए ना. जो भी माइंडसेट से 9 तक कितने अच्छे से बच्चों को, क्योंकि एलिमेंट्स ही याद नहीं कर पाते, उनको एकदम लगता है कि हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं. लेकिन 11th में क्योंकि आपका उसका फर्दर एक्सटेंशन है, तो यू शुड बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. Okay. So now after scandium, now electrons will be filled in 3D, then 3D2, 3D3, 3D4. So that's why I am taking vanadium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, and zinc. Okay. Now I am asking a very simple question now. क्योंकि यहाँ तो इधर उधर हो गया लिखने में. Now if I am taking in the case of suppose iron. Okay. Iron means atomic number 26. To which group it belongs? How to calculate to which group it belongs? Okay. So what I am writing is 1 is to complete, 2 is to 2p6, 3 is to 3p6, then it is 4 is to and 3d6. So see here. Now put 2, 8, 8 या इसको ऐसे छोड़ दो n is equal to 3 और फिर ठीक है अब यहाँ से आपका n is equal to 4 स्टार्ट हो गया because 4s में electrons are filled first and then they are going into the 3D. So here the highest value of n is equal to 4. So it is belonging to 4th period. And how many electrons are present after 4s? Total 4s to 3d6. To which group it belongs? 8. It belongs to group 8. Okay. So iron is a group 8 element. So this is how we calculate in the case of D block elements to which group it belongs and to which period it belongs. Okay. Now let us take the case of copper. Who can explain it now? Any one of you try to explain.
What?
Case of copper. Copper is in which group and which period? Atomic number to don't see here.
Ma'am, we will write first the same configuration with 3D,
Again, 4s2,
3D10 and 4s1.
3d10 and 4s1. Right. Now, how
Ma'am,
many?
now we know that n has value, greatest value of n is 4, so it will be a 4th period.
Yes.
And ma'am,
Highest 4, it means 4th period. Then
and ma'am, then we will add up the number of electrons in 3D orbital and 4s, so it will be 11. So the group is 11.
it will be in 11 group. Okay. So this is how we are doing for the D block elements. We see the noble gas and उसके बाद जो भी electrons है highest value of n with that period उसके बाद जितने भी electrons है we are writing it here. Okay. Now
And we will only count after the highest value of n.
yes, including highest value of n and afterwards. Okay.
Okay.
So this I have told for 3D. I am not going much higher. ठीक है जब लगेगा एक क्वेश्चन I will see. Okay. Now see, suppose I am giving you an element of the atomic number 33. Can you write its configuration first? I am not going to see. My question is find group number and group and period of element with atomic number 33. First write a configuration. If you want, you can use argon. Argon means 18. That's not an issue.
Ma'am, it will be argon 4s2, 4p3,
RS2, 4S2,
4p3,
3d10.
3D10,
4p3.
Is it okay? So now, to which, to which period it belongs? Period means highest value of
4th
n.
period.
fourth,
Now to which group it belongs?
15,
16. The 4s with 2 electrons, 2 plus 10, 12 plus 3, 15. So it belongs to group 15. यहाँ पर देखो 30 आ गया था जिंक का होता है 30. Then it will be 31, 32, 33. So we can see that this element belongs to 15 group. Is it okay? तो जहां से भी हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ n स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं वहां से हम देखेंगे उसके बीच में जो भी ऑर्बिटल है उसको काउंट करेंगे और ये आपका हो गया बैलेंस है. Is it okay? Okay. Now let's try. Now I am again with the element of atomic number 36. Write the configuration. जितना configuration लिखोगे, your hand will be more set.
4p6.
argon 4s2, 4p6,
Again, 4s2
3d10 to 4p6.
noble gas. So that is the noble gas. Now, actually, by the end of the class 11, we say that you should be remembering almost 50% of the periodic table. By the end of the class 11. Okay. So now, what is this noble gas called as? Crypton. If now the noble gas is helium, neon, argon, krypton, and then last is xenon and radon. Radon I am not taking now. So this is krypton, that is the atomic number 36. Okay. Now randomly I am giving you element. First I am now writing combo principle again. You have to always keep in mind combo principle. Increasing order of energy. 4s2, then 3 again, then 4p6, then it is 5s2. Then what is after 5s?
4B.
Let's see after 5s what is there?
4B.
Okay. And then it is 5p, 5p6 and so on. Is it okay? This is our output principle. I have told you how to make the diagram. और बेटे मैं हर बार 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 यही बोल रही हूँ कि जो स्टार्टिंग के चैप्टर है वो बिल्कुल बहुत बेसिक केमिस्ट्री है. That is basic chemistry. तो हाई फाई तो हम तभी करेंगे when we are doing the basic chemistry thoroughly. Okay. Now see further. If I am giving you an element with atomic number randomly, I am giving you suppose 41. Okay. Now try to write down the electronic configuration. You have to keep now Osborne principle in mind. See, I am giving. ठीक है. यहाँ तक जब भी आप Osborne principle लिखोगे फर्स्ट क्या इलेक्ट्रॉन, नेक्स्ट होगा 10, next होगा 10. Okay. After this,
Krypton 5s2 3d6 4d.
okay. Krypton, should I use krypton? What do you want? Krypton is this element. ठीक है. So it's up to you. आप पूरा लिखो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. एक मिनट लगते हैं लेकिन आप सेट हो जाते हैं. या आप krypton में लिख सकते हो 1s2 2s2 3s2 3s2 3p6 4s2 3p10 4p6. Or instead of this, you can write is krypton because krypton is having atomic number 36, which is a noble gas. So after krypton, now where it will go after 4p?
5s2. And 5s2.
5s2.
And it is coming 4d. 38 to
4d3.
Now what is the, now I am asking a particular student, let's see how many of you are doing it. Now I want to ask the group number and the period number. Sahil, can you tell me? Sahil, say yes, ma'am. Sahil? Okay, let me see the attendance first. I am taking the attendance right now. जब आवाज आनी कम हो जाती है ना, आई थिंक इट्स टाइम टू टेक अटेंडेंस.
Lanu भी है चल.
हाँ जी. Sahil is not there. Okay. Siddhant Sharma, can you tell me? Siddhant Sharma.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me to which period it belongs? What is the highest value of n? Electronic configuration is written here. What is the highest value of n, Siddhant? 5 है, 4 है, 3 है, 1 है, 2 है. Highest value can you see? Okay, Siddhant, just read what I have written here. Siddhant Sharma.
5s4.
5s2 43. So which is greater, 5 or 4?
5.
5. So to which period it belongs? Period means highest value of n. ये जो लिखा होता है ना, n की वैल्यू होती है. What is the highest value of n?
5.
5. So it belongs to fifth period. Now group. Group means after noble gas. Noble gas means यहाँ पर ये बैलेंस है. जैसे 5s है ना, इनकी हाईएस्ट वैल्यू. इसको इंक्लूड करते हैं टोटल कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स प्रेजेंट है. हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ n और उसके बाद जो भी आ रहा है. हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ n इज 5s. इसमें 2 है, इसमें 3 है. So how many total electrons are present? सिद्धांत. सिद्धांत कुछ पढ़ रहे हो आप बेटा? Just on your camera, सिद्धांत.
5.
5. ठीक है. और सिद्धांत, I want to answer now. Next question again from you, Siddhant. If I am writing is atomic number 43, now tell me what will be the configuration? Siddhant, 2 minute पहले मेरे को oral question बताओ. How many electrons can be present in the s orbital? Siddhant, keep yourself unmute.
1.
s में 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन होता है. तुमने लास्ट टाइम केमिस्ट्री रिवाइज कब की थी सिद्धांत? अभी सेल्फ स्टडी के लिए बुक खोल के कब देखी थी लास्ट टाइम?
हम लास्ट क्लास में रिवाइज नहीं किया.
लास्ट क्लास में बेटा अगर कोई बच्चा एस की वैल्यू नहीं बता पाएगा तो व्हाट शुड आई एक्सपेक्ट? आज अच्छे से केमिस्ट्री पढ़ोगे. अभी देखो कल पीरियड नहीं है, फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे देयर इज नो केमिस्ट्री पीरियड. So from Monday I want a very good response from you, Siddhant. Okay? Okay, Rohan. Now can you tell me, Rohan, if I am taking the element with atomic number 43? Rohan, say yes, ma'am. I saw your name in the attendance list. Yes, Rohan.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ बोलो.
Yes.
43. What is the configuration? We can start with krypton with 36 याद रखना.
5. It will be 5s 5s2 45.
45. To which period and group it belongs?
Ma'am, period 5, group 7.
Group 7. Okay. Next one. Next who is going to answer? Bhavya. Bhavya, if I am taking is atomic number 49. मैं randomly ले रही हूँ, मैं खुद भी नहीं देखती कि मैं कौन सा क्वेश्चन पूछ रही हूँ. Atomic number 49.
मैम कौन सी?
I am asking, any one of you can answer. Atom जिसको कम आता है वो आंसर करो. उससे उसी बच्चे की कॉन्सेप्ट उससे फायदा होता है. इट्स नॉट अ पनिशमेंट. ठीक है. जितना आप आंसर करोगे आपके कॉन्सेप्ट उतने क्लियर होंगे. बोलो. ओके भव्या मिश्रा, यू टेल मी. 49. Our principle is written here. Till krypton I can take. Krypton means 36. 36 means 4p6. Then where will it go? Follow.
Ma'am, argon 5s2 4d 10
Yes.
and 5s
5p1. 5p आएगा. या लिखा है 5p आएगा. और वो प्रिंसिपल बेटा प्रैक्टिस कर लो. ठीक है. और मैं इतनी मेहनत करी नहीं थी, ये तो मैं बहुत जल्दी खत्म करा देती हूँ टॉपिक. 5p1. 5p1. Now what to which period it belongs? Tell me the period.
ma'am 5
Period by 5. Very good. Highest value of n is 5. Now to which group?
ma'am 13
30. Group means जहाँ पर आपका highest value of n यहाँ से start है 5s. 5s जो भी highest value of n है उसको include करते हुए उसके बाद जितने भी electrons हैं. तो कितने electrons हैं? 5s में 2, Valence
10
5s,
and 1.
then 10, and then 1. So 13. So it belongs to 13 group. Is it okay? So now few parts I am giving you to try at home randomly. Okay? Okay, you can try at home for the atomic number 47 and then बहुत high ज़्यादा नहीं जा रही मैं, then 51 and you can try for atomic number 35 or 36
Ma'am,
34. Yes.
ma'am, in book it's showing electronic configuration of atomic number 41 as 44 and 5 as book 4 and 5 as
No problem. बेटा कई बार कुछ anomalies आ जाती है. Don't bother about that. Exceptional cases we are not going to do because these are all in the class 12th. You just write how we are doing it. Okay?
okay, ma'am.
Like अभी मैंने आपको बार बार बोला कि we have to do till atomic number 30 and then your concept should be clear. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me change it. Let me change it to 43. 43 please. Then it will be this one. Then there won't be any exceptional case. Okay? Let me change it to 43. Or it could be 47 की जगह I can take it as 49. Okay, let's take it as 40. I don't want to give an exceptional case right now. Okay, let's take it as atomic number 40. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, the periodic table, I just told you that what we are putting on one side are the S block elements. On other side, we have got P block element, then we have got D block element. Now, can you extend out the principle further? After 5P, which orbital is there?
6s,
Yes.
And then
4f, 4f.
4. Okay. Now, we are not going to do the configuration because they are in class 12. But we know that because F block is also present. F में भी तो इलेक्ट्रॉन जा रहे हैं. Now periodic table तो हमने यही खत्म कर दी कि यहाँ पर हमारे S block है, यहाँ पर P है और बीच में D है. Group 18 are covered. So where are the F block elements going?
मैम वो इनसे डिफरेंट मतलब नीचे की तरफ डाल देते हैं.
If I am putting it here in that, so F block elements we are putting at the bottom of the periodic table separately. One of them is 4F and other is 5F. 4F is called as lanthanide and 5F is called as actinide. So these block elements we are putting at the bottom of the periodic table. So here we are taking 14 elements at the bottom which are called as F block elements.
Transition series.
Yes. Now
Transition series.
inner transition. Just wait. Okay, so I have told you how we are classifying the periodic table: S block, B block, D block, and there we have got the F block elements at the bottom. Okay. Another point that is a one marker question. These are the general electronic configuration of. Okay, now we are coming point wise. General characteristics of S block elements. Okay. The periodic table I have explained to you. यहाँ पर आपकी characteristics है. Now first, S block element. Now we are studying these elements systematically. Now what are these elements called as group 1? What is the name given to these elements? You must have studied alkali metals. Group 1 elements are called as alkali metals. And group 2 elements are called alkaline metals. What we can see is that these contains S block element, these contain highly Electropositive means because either they are containing one electron or they are containing two electrons. ठीक है ना? So they can easily lose electrons. So they contain highly reactive or electropositive. Electropositive means which loses the electrons to get the positive charge. So they contain highly reactive or highly electropositive metals. So S block elements basically consist of metals. Okay. Any other characteristic of S block elements? What is it? Yes. Second characteristics are that their compounds are ionic. Because their compounds are ionic, are generally ionic.
They make basic salts.
Yes,
They make basic salts.
yes. Except in the case of lithium and beryllium. All the properties we are going to study further in the chapter only. So their compounds are generally ionic. Next, what you are telling
Lower part of code is not visible.
Okay, no problem. Someone told me the next property also.
They make basic salts.
Yes. They are oxides and hydroxides, like sodium hydroxide. All these are basic in nature. They are oxides and hydroxides are basic. पूरे भी explain नहीं हो सकते एक point. Like calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, all these are basic. Another point is that I am rubbing this point. They have low ionization energy. They have low ionization energy. And another point is what is the general electronic configuration. Outermost shell क्या होता है? S orbital ही है ना? तो NS और S पे कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं? या तो 1 और 2. We all know जैसे अगर मेरे को लिथियम की करनी है, what is the lithium configuration? 1s2, 2s1. तो outermost ये तो नॉर्मल केस होते हैं ना, outermost के 2s और s में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होते हैं? 1 और 2. So their general electronic configuration that is outermost is NS1 to 2. S block always have 1 to 2 electrons in their outermost shell. Is it okay? Now we are going to do are the P block elements. P block. Okay. Now P block I am taking a simple example of suppose nitrogen. Nitrogen means 1s2, atomic number 7, 2s2, 2p3. What is its general electronic configuration? How many electrons can be present in the p orbital?
NS2 and P1 से 6.
Yes. The s orbitals, बार-बार बता रहे, they contains 2 electrons. P orbitals contain 6 electrons. So this is the valence shell. ये हो गया ना n की value 2. The general electronic configuration is ns2 means highest value of n or np. जैसे अगर ये 2s होगा तो ये this will be 2p. 2p and p orbital contains 1 to 6 electrons. P orbital से maximum electrons आ सकते हैं 6. So P block element, their general electronic configuration is ns2 and p 1 to 6. These are all one-marker questions. Next, another property is, can you tell me whether fluorine, oxygen, they are metals or non-metals?
When they are covalent, when they form covalent compounds.
I am asking whether they contain metals or non-metals. Fluorine क्या है? Non-metal. Aluminium. Metal. So it means first of the general electronic configuration contains, इसमें metals भी तो है. It contains non-metals. Generally they are non-metals. Metals also. इसमें आपके metalloids भी आते हैं.
Yes, ma'am.
मेटालॉइड्स भी आते हैं as well as noble gases. अभी मेटालॉइड्स भी करा देती हूँ, एक एक करके करेंगे पॉइंट. So they contain non-metals. Metals में एग्जांपल देखिए, एल्यूमिनियम इसमें प्रेजेंट है, ठीक है, so they contain non-metal, metals, metalloids as well as noble gases. Okay. These are the general characteristics. What about the ionization energy? What do you think? It is high or low?
High.
Comparatively high ionization energy. And their compounds can be either ionic, जैसे aluminium metal है. Compounds can be ionic or covalent. They can form any type of compounds. ठीक है, जैसे NaCl ले लिया मैंने, NaCl में सोडियम मेटल है, क्लोरीन तो यहाँ आ गया ना, क्लोरीन क्या हो गया, ionic हो गया ना compound. So they can form ionic as well as covalent compounds. So these are the general characteristics of p block elements. Okay, now out of these few elements, like group 18 elements, I have already told you, group 18 elements are called as noble gases. Noble gases means they are unreactive, they are inert because of their complete octet. Now group 17 elements, क्या बोलते हैं फ्लोरीन, क्लोरीन को स्पेशल नेम हैलोजन्स. हैलो मीन शाइनिंग. They have a particular shining color, fluorescent color होते हैं, like fluorine. What is the color of bromine? Okay, bromine का तो color मालूम है. Bromine means reddish brown. Iodine means violet. Chlorine and bromine are fluorescent, either yellowish green or greenish yellowish gases. So that's why they are called as halo. Halo means color. They have a shiny color. Okay? So that's why these are called as halogens. Halo means color. Okay. Next is group 16. कुछ special groups बता रही हूँ. Group 16. These are called as chalcogens. Ore forming. अगर आप जनरली ऑक्साइड और लेते हो, सल्फाइड और लेते हो, आपने पढ़ा होगा ना और थोड़ा सा.
Yes, ma'am.
Ores होते हैं, either they are oxides like hematite, magnetite, that is iron oxide, or they can be sulfide ores. Iron pyrites is iron sulfide. So most of these are the ore forming elements. It means जैसे कुछ compounds ऑक्सीजन के साथ react करके ऑक्साइड बनाएंगे, सल्फर के साथ सल्फाइड्स बनाएंगे. So group 16 are called as chalcogens. One mark का question देंगे ना. Yes.
Ma'am, lower part of the board is not visible.
ठीक है, बता दो जब विजिबल होगा, मैं लिखूंगी नहीं नीचे.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is visible now.
So 16 elements are called as chalcogens. Yeah. Now we are coming to the general electronic configuration of D block elements. और बेटा प्लीज पढ़ लेना, नहीं तो ना अगली क्लास भी ना बेकार हो जाती है अगर यू आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. सिद्धांत तुमसे स्पेशली बोल रही हूँ, सिद्धांत शर्मा पढ़ लेना अच्छे से. Okay. Next are the D block elements. Now, first step, what is the general electronic configuration? I am taking simply the case of scan.
NP1 is to 1 to 6 and N minus 1 is to 10.
Okay, मैं पूरा एक बार लिख के समझा भी देती हूँ. आपने सही बताया 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d1. ठीक है, तो आप जिस यहाँ से हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ n स्टार्ट हो गई, तो अगर हाईएस्ट वैल्यू हुआ n, s पे दो लिख, तो ये क्या हो गया, 3 का क्या मतलब हो गया, n minus 1. ठीक है ना.
मैम NS पे 1 से 2 नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि 1 भी होता है कहीं ना कहीं.
इसको हम एक्चुअली भी 0 to 2 लिखेंगे, क्योंकि आगे आप जाओगे आपके और एक्सेप्शनल केसेस आएंगे. ठीक है, कई जगह n is 1 to 2 भी होता है, बट वी आर फॉलोइंग NCERT. इन NCERT दे हैव रिटन n is 0 to 2 and n minus 1 d. अब d में जनरली कितने होते हैं, 10 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. ठीक है, तो वी आर राइटिंग द जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिग. जैसे आपका कॉपर था, कॉपर में हमने क्या लिखा था, 4s1 3d10. तो इसमें आपका 2 भी हो सकते हैं, 1 भी हो सकते हैं, और आगे आप पूरी पीरियोडिक टेबल में कई बार कुछ ऐसे केसेस हैं जहाँ पर 0 मिलते हैं, बहुत रेयर है बट दे आर देयर. ठीक है, तो n is 0 to 2 एंड -1 डी में आएंगे 1 to 10. Is it okay? One mark question: what is the general electronic configuration of D block elements? And please follow your NCERT only for. Now, second property, they are all metals. In the D block, we are all having metals. They are all metals. Another property is that mostly color. What is the color of copper? The copper compounds?
Brown.
Brown. Okay, iron also is colored. They, forms colored compounds. They form colored compounds generally. अच्छा कैमराफोन मैंगनीज आता है यहाँ पे व्हाट इज द कलर ऑफ कैमराफोन
Purple.
कॉपर सल्फेट डार्क ब्लू आयरन सल्फेट लाइट येलो लाइट they are generally forms colored compound. Okay, so they generally forms colored compound used as catalyst. निकल वगैरह आपके बहुत जगह यूज होते हैं. Used as catalyst. Have variable oxidation state. What are the oxidation state of iron? This you have studied in class 9.
Ma'am, Fe2O3, Fe3O4.
या प्लस 3 आयरन के कॉपर की भी या तो +1 होती है +1 और +2 क्यूप्रस एंड क्यूप्रिक. So they form they have variable oxidation states. Most of them. Okay? They form color compounds. Question आ जाते हैं give any two characteristics of D block elements. So any of these characteristics you can write. They generally forms color compound. They are used as catalysts. They have variable oxidation states. They are generally paramagnetic. Generally, not always. Paramagnetic means they are attracted by a magnetic field. Magnets किसके बने होते हैं? Iron. Iron is paramagnetic. We all know iron is attracted by a magnet. Paramagnetic means attracted by a magnetic field. It depends which is generally, not always. So this is all their properties. And they also form alloys. You also know alloys. Steel किसका बना होता है? Iron, brass and bronze, copper plus zinc या copper plus tin. So they generally form alloys. So all these are the properties of B block elements. Another properties, these are known as transition metals. Why question is there? Why they are known as transition metals? Why these are called as transition metals? Just write down. As they form a bridge, as they form a bridge between chemical, I am using NCERT language, between chemically active, and they form a bridge between chemically active S block elements and less active P block elements. See, I have used here NCERT language. I have used here NCERT language. Otherwise, आप यह भी लिख सकते हो कि उनके एक साइड आपकी क्या प्रेजेंट है? मेटल्स. जनरली यहाँ पर एस ब्लॉक में मेटल्स होता है और यहाँ पर क्या होते हैं जनरली? नॉन मेटल्स. यानी एक साइड उनके हाईली इलेक्ट्रो पॉजिटिव मेटल्स और दूसरी साइड क्या हो रहा है? प्रॉपर्टी चेंज होकर बिकमिंग नॉन मेटालिक. Or there is a change in property from metals to the non-metals. So you can write any how. आपको नहीं जनरल लैंग्वेज लिखने नहीं समझ आ रहा तो ये लिख सकते हैं. On one side there are highly electropositive metals, on other side there are less electropositive metals or non-metals. Or because on one side they are chemically active S block elements and less active means less reactive P block elements. In NCERT they have given in this language. Okay, बस लास्ट 10 ब्लॉक 2 मिनट लगेंगे खत्म करा देते, उसमें ज्यादा है ही नहीं. I have a full of this. सेम प्रॉपर्टीज है ब्लॉक की. Now F block elements. Now general electronic configuration is N minus 2F 1 to 14, N minus 1D 0 to 1 NS2. अच्छा अभी आपको ना समझाऊंगी नहीं मैं F block elements की. ये हम 12th का टॉपिक है तो आई विल बी टेकिंग इन 12th क्लास में. ठीक है. तो सिंपली रिमेंबर आपको मालूम है कि अगर यहाँ पर बस इतना देख लो व्हाट इज 4f यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ ना. कैन यू सी दिस क्वेश्चन. 4f यहाँ पर आया ना लेकिन 4f से पहले हाईएस्ट वैल्यू ऑफ n कितनी आई थी 6. तो अगर n की वैल्यू हाईएस्ट 6 है तो 4 क्या हो गया n minus 2. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट. 4 क्या हो गया. ठीक है. सो व्हाट आई एम राइटिंग इज n minus 2f 1 to 14 n minus 1d. डी अभी हमने कंसीडर नहीं किया है यहाँ पर लेकिन कई बार डी में या तो एक इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं या जीरो होते हैं. एक्सेप्शनल केसेस आते हैं. एंड देन एन एस में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जैसे हो गया ना 4 and 6 is 2. उसके बाद n minus 2 f 1 to 14 और डी में आपके होते हैं आइदर 0 और 1. ठीक है. ऑल द प्रॉपर्टीज आर सेम. फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी सेम. They are all metals and some of them are radioactive. Like uranium, plutonium, polonium, thorium, radium, all these are in the L block element. So they are all metals, some of them are radioactive. They form color compounds. All these are the general properties of the L block elements. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me just take the screenshot of the attendance. और प्लीज अब पढ़ लेना. लेकिन should I ये लिखूं या छोड़ दूं या should I point the camera towards the board? बस यही याद कराया. They are all metals, some are radioactive. Examples you can write uranium, thorium, etc.